And we are live. Awesome. So, welcome back to the next session. As a reminder, last time we had absolute chaos. So, the guild got attacked by Mase, Xanis and Cae got kidnapped, and things just generally went to shit. And I don't remember where exactly I left off because I have not been feeling too great recently. But smiley face, we'll work with that. Oh yeah, it was Mary and Aster. Yeah. So, Alistair. Yeah. So where we are going to return is shortly, still during the middle of the night, where. I'm just also going to keep note of something else. Hold on. That. So, as you're exiting the infirmary mirror, it's still quite late at night, so you can go back to the guild room and go back to rest, or you can do something else for the evening.
Oh god. I mean, after everything that's just happened, I'm probably feeling quite knackered. So I don't want to be strolling around a lot. So I might just go to the room but stay up and read.
Yeah. Okay. So you return back to the room and you start reading.
The Rainbow Bush.
Is that the book you're reading? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I forgot to grab my dice before the start of this. God, I am professional. So I didn't fill up my water mug. Nailed it. But no. So you start reading the book you got out, and you're very, very careful to make sure you don't accidentally tear the pages.
Me more pages. After Penton already tore a page out. Knob.
Yeah.
I still need to fix that. She's coming for me. It's overdue, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the library book is ever so slightly overdue. Like today is the day. It basically be like a few hours after the due date.
Can I go to the library now?
The guild itself would be shut, and you'd assume that because it's like
The library would be shut.
The library would be shut because it's early AM.
Okay, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. It's the first thing I'm doing tomorrow.
Okay. So, I'd say after a while, you end up going off to sleep. And we roll into the next day, where it's been quite a rocky night of having to deal with the guild getting attacked and all of that jazz. So, you're pretty tired. But you currently have the next few days while the Wolverine elites are trying to make sure that their information is correct as to where they believe Mase is hiding, just to make sure they've got it 100%, so you guys don't end up getting sent off to some random crypt in the middle of nowhere where Mase is not. You've been given just shy of a week to get prepared and train up and all of that on top. So, what would you all like to do with this day?
Library.
Or should I say the first part of the day anyway, since you'll probably get pulled aside for training in, you'd say, maybe 4 or 5 hours time.
I'll go to the library with you, Mira.
Oh my god, bestie.
Always important to get some fresh air, you know.
Oh, absolutely. We all
So
need some
I can't
fresh
say
air.
the library is a place for me.
It's okay, I can teach you how to read.
I can read.
Are you sure? Because sometimes I feel like you mistake your M's and W's.
My M's and W's?
Yeah.
What?
Do you know how to write your name?
Yeah, of course I do. I
Okay,
can't
well,
tell if you're joking with me or if you're being serious. You know my mother's Diana Powers, right?
of course I'm just kidding. Of course. We all know
Let's go
you're
to the library.
Yeah, library.
Is anyone else coming?
Is anybody else going to go with Mira and Alice to the library?
No. I don't know if I'm allowed out, to be honest.
No.
Whoops, I forgot to loop my track.
Well, Penton needs to fix my book first.
And how would he do that?
Well, you're the one who broke it, so maybe you should come up with a way to fix it.
Really? Right.
So, Alice, Mira, and I'm assuming Penton, you're just kind of getting dragged with. The three
Yes,
of you are
I'm
going to the
dragging
library,
them.
yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Jasper and Milo, what are you two doing?
I'm probably just gonna go sit in the guild hall. Well, have breakfast. I'd like to check on my brother at some point. Go into the infirmary and see if he's still chained up. He's
Yep.
awake.
You can do that now if you wish.
Yep.
Okay, so the group has separated. Jasper is going to the infirmary, Milo is just going to sit in the guild hall, and Alice, Mira, and Penton are heading to the library. So we're going to start off with Milo. You've gone off into the main halls of the guild. Carl has not followed, and words. Him and Rosemary are still in the room. So you are currently sitting in the middle of the guild hall on your own. And as you are sitting by yourself, where is it? Sorry, I'm having to grab my friggin' notes mid-session. Very professional of me.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, scrolling. Brain cells, please help. You are approached by someone.
Mhm.
There's a small, what looks like a slightly smaller white-furred wolvenite. You would assume is male? He's very, very short and looks very, very childlike.
Oh, hello there.
The wolvenite looks up at you. It's kind of comical. He's quite short of stature in comparison. You got a good old Milo who's like 6 foot what? I think 6'2" if I remember correctly. And
I don't remember.
yeah, 6'5" because heels. I forgot about that. Whereas the white furred wolvenite boy before you is about 4'10". It's very short. Hi. You look sad. You okay?
It could be going better, if I'm being honest.
Well, what's wrong? Tell me.
Well, I guess for starters, Cae and Xanis, they got taken during the assault on the guild last night.
Yeah, I heard about that. The guildmaster hasn't been too happy today. Oh,
Understandable.
I should probably introduce myself, huh? I'm Milky.
Nice to meet you, Milky. I'm Milo.
I've heard about you. You're one of Karina's kids, right?
Yes.
Hey, I remembered. Well, you seem that you could use some cheering up. I don't suppose you'd mind coming and helping me with something, would you?
I wouldn't mind.
He grins and waves his hand, leading you towards the library, like the actual guild's library.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Cae was talking to you about medicine a lot, right?
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Well, me and her father were the ones who taught her a lot about medicine.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sure. Has Cae ever mentioned her father?
Lilac, right?
Yeah. The two of them aren't exactly on the best of terms at times. They have very differing opinions of what they should be doing, but they do love each other. But I should probably say I'm one of the ones who helped out to encourage Cae to be a bit less what's the nicest way of saying it? I'm the one who taught Cae to be more happy, I guess is the best way of putting it. She used to get very sad after what happened to Name.
Name?
Yeah, it's one of our guild members from a little while ago. They perished after a mission into the abyss. We were trying to locate one of the things that I can only tell you is called the recurring horror that the news people like to ramble on about. Of extra, more things going wrong. But no, she was quite sad around then. But I taught her a little bit on how to manage medicine and a lot about white magic. Seeming as her father's quite the busy man, so I thought I'd help. Seeming as I'm the what was it your master says? I'm a beacon of positive energy, something like that. I just like to see the happy side of things.
I can definitely see that. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a fun, almost a big old grin on his face, and you kind of notice that like the majority of the white fur on his body is like in large patches, and like the rest of his fur is more of like a light greenish in color. It's kind of hard to tell initially because they're very, very similar shades, but you can definitely see why he ended up being called Milky, because it does literally look like the same color as milk. But he takes you to the library and begins to discuss basically just discuss like medicine with you and just generally do his best to cheer you up. So while you two are in the library dealing with that, we jump over to Jasper. In the infirmary.
Yep. Mhm.
Give me a second to just change the track that I have playing for the stream. There we go. So as you enter the infirmary, it's quite clear that Abraham has awoken, as he's sitting up and is still fully chained down to the infirmary bed.
Hello, brother.
Ugh. I told you not to follow me. What are you doing here? Why am I chained to this bed?
You are in trouble. I mean, I'm in trouble too, but you're in more trouble.
Well, why am I here? For God's sake, what you dragged me into now? I told you to leave me alone. I was perfectly happy with where I was.
Where were you?
What does it matter to you? You followed me across an entire continent. Can't you just leave me alone? Jeez.
I want to bring you home. Mum misses you.
Do I look like I care? Face it. Mother only cares about us because it annoys Dad when we're missing. For God's sake, why couldn't you just leave me alone like Simon or any of our other brothers? Ugh. I was perfectly happy out here. I left Revenue just so that I could stop having to deal with our family.
Then what happened? You left?
Yeah, I left, and I was fine. And then you came along, and now I'm chained to this bed in the middle of an infirmary in a place that I don't recognize. It's almost like, brother, you sticking your nose in things ruined stuff. Surprise!
I was worried you'd be like this.
Well, what did you expect? You stalked me across half a continent, and then get me in shit with what I can only assume is a guild or some sort of law academy, because I'm now chained to a freaking bed. What do you want? Why are you stalking me across multiple continents just to drag me home again?
To bring you home again?
For what purpose, brother? Is there really nothing better you have to do with your time?
Yes.
And what would that be?
No, I mean, there's really nothing better I have to
nothing-
do with my time.
There is nothing better than... Oh, God, you're insufferable. Why can't you be like the rest of the family, like what father wanted from you, or what mother wanted? For us all to stay at home like good boys and go into the family business. I wanted to leave. For good reason, because that's just not what I'm interested in. You had no reason to leave, you just followed me. What was the point? Are you happy with what you've got? That I'm now chained to this bed,
Absolutely
unable
not.
to escape?
Absolutely not.
Well then, where was the point? You really don't seem to think these things through, brother, can you? You really don't.
You have a point there. So when did you become a werewolf? Was that a thing on purpose, or did
It just kind of
some
happened.
arsehole come around?
It just kind of happened. Anyway, why does it matter to you?
Because you bit me and now I'm a werewolf.
Serves you right.
You're a bastard, you know that?
And you're a stalker. Your point?
I'm just gonna leave. Okay, and then I'd walk out.
Okay. Meanwhile, after that definitely successful interaction, Alice, Mira, and Penton, the three of you
Greetings.
are in the town now.
Okay. So, before we go in, Benton, look, you're the one who ruined this book, so it's up to you to mend it, okay?
And how would you suppose I do that?
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you ruined it. You didn't have to ruin it.
You didn't have to purchase it.
I didn't purchase it, I loaned it.
Same difference.
That doesn't change the fact that I still have to return it, and the librarian is going to be really mad if she sees that it's damaged.
Out of character, is there any way I can actually get this thing repaired?
With what you have available to you, no.
Okay.
It doesn't even look that damaged. It's literally one page. No one's going to notice.
She said it was one of her favourites. She will know.
Not what she's
Oh,
not going to. I'm sure she
she's
has
a
like
saucy woman,
7 of the
isn't she?
same book.
This is also frustrating. She's going to be really mad.
She's not even going to know.
She will know, Alice. She said it was one of her favourites, and we're already late.
How
I'm
do
sure
you
she
know
says the
it's
same
the
thing
same
about every
copy
book.
that she uses? How would she know there's probably many different copies of the same book?
Exactly.
It's a library. You should know this. You've read enough of them.
I haven't. That's not the point.
Also, she's probably being nice, and she probably says that about every book.
Well, why didn't you go and ask her then? What's her
To be
damages
fair,
return
Alice, she
policy?
didn't seem very nice when we met
I'll
her.
ask her what her favourite book is.
Go and ask her. Go and ask her and tell me.
I will. I'm going. Can I go into the library?
Yep.
Go up to the librarian.
You are
Yes, I
more than
shake
welcome
my
to
head.
do so.
Excuse me. I have a book related question, and because this is a library, I assume that you can answer it.
Yes, dear, what do you want?
I wanted to ask what your favourite book was.
Oh, it's, I forget the name, but it's one of the, it's one of the Bush series. It's absolutely splendid.
Wow. Not a rainbow one, right? With a bush.
Oh, that's the best of the series.
Oh no. Oh jeez. Okay.
And we only have one copy of it as well, so...
Oh wow. Okay. I know. Do you happen to have it in your library at the moment?
No! I lent it to this strange girl.
Okay. Well, I guess I will. How good are you at? Do you know anyone who's like a professional like book repairer or anything?
The look in her face as you say that, she just stares straight through you.
Asking not for me. I don't read.
She once again continues to stare at you with silence.
But you know, I. Do you have any glue?
She frowns.
You know what?
and
Let me look at my own skills. They're not very
I'm
skillful.
freaking out.
And it takes her a couple of guesses, but hold on. Aren't you and that girl's sibling or something?
What? A girl? Sibling? I don't know who you're on about.
Roll deception.
Why didn't I take mending?
Why did you send me in?
You sent yourself in. You didn't send
9! I rolled a 9!
in. He's a literal deceiving man.
9.
She beat me to the punch. I was going to go in, but
I hate my life. I hate everything involved. I wish I was dead in the bottom of a well.
Why did you say yes to Alice going in?
Because Maria loves you.
I rolled a 9, by the way.
Oh my god, I'm doomed.
Yeah, no, she sees straight through you and recognizes you as Alice Powers, who is very well known as the daughter of Diana Powers, the current matriarch of the ruling Powers family on the island of Warlin.
Yeah.
Which is also publicly known to be to have a direct blood tie to the Atisa family. And when signing out that book, Mira would have had to put her last name in there. So Astramira Maker Atisa is currently written in the place of the Rainbow Bush.
Why didn't I use a fake name?
She slams her fists down the table. Where is the book?
No, I do not have possession of this book. I am an innocent passerby person. I have nothing to do with this book. I'm asking for a friend.
She begins levitating.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm whipping out my sword. This is too weird.
No.
I'm whipping out the sword.
Oh my god. Okay, no. Why do I hear boss battle music?
The short sword is out.
The librarian is now levitating off of the ground. A terrifyingly dense magic energy has filled this library. The patrons are terrified of the fact that the books are now seeming to come to life.
Oh,
And they are
congratulations, you found the campaign's secret boss.
And they are
The eldest
floating.
librarian.
They are floating around this librarian, who is glaring at you again. Where is my book?
What the hell is going on?
Oh, please don't.
We let this woman run a library. It's deranged.
You get slapped with a book as it basically flies at high speeds towards you, and you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you get hit straight in the chest with a. Don't worry, I'll manage this because.
Kenton, use your sexy rabbit charms.
You guys didn't
we
come
have
into
a
the
seducer.
library with me.
Yes.
Mirror and Penton, you two are just seeing this from through the glass windows. That this librarian is now levitating and has catapulted a book directly at Alice.
How much does the book cost?
You don't know.
Can I do an appraisal check on it?
Yes, you may.
Watch it be a signed limited edition. I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's like 4 million gil.
Yeah.
Appraisal. Okay. I'm talking my dice roller. Hang on a second. I wasn't expecting to have to roll many dice this session.
Did not know appraisal was actually a skill. That's good to know.
Yep.
It's a skill that I
Is that on the new ones?
have points in.
It's
okay.
It's one of the ones that were recently added with the
Yeah.
what I'm going to call the launch update of this system. I'm still
Oh,
working
right.
on.
Yeah, like craft, disabled device, and pilot,
Mm-hmm.
and linguistics. I think was another one.
And seduction. What did you roll?
and
This is so fucking stupid, but can I use a luck point to give myself advantage?
Oh my god. That bad,
my
huh?
God.
Yeah, you can.
I'm pretty sure I
but-
can do that after I roll, so...
Yeah, it's as a reaction. You may do
I rolled
that.
a 2 to start with. Makes a 4.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
As you're trying to appraise this item, you're lucky enough that it says that it's got a pretty detailed description on the back of it that says the Rainbow Bush limited edition
Why?
limited edition gold spine cover with and it appears that this specific book, as it details in the blurb, aside from the actual short summary or TLDR of the actual book itself, is part of a once-in-a-lifetime package that was done about 15 years ago. So this book is basically an antique.
Mira! Why? Why did you take this book out?
What? What? Why are you yelling at me? You're the one who written it. It would have been a problem if you
I
didn't.
thought it was like 10 fucking gil!
So why didn't you read them?
So as this commotion is happening outside, Alice, you hear this through the door, and I'm assuming you're turning your head to look at the screaming that is outside of the building that you are standing in.
Yeah.
So does the librarian.
We need to run. Please, can I use my goblin run thing to yeet myself out of this existence?
You may certainly try. Please roll me a dex check.
Natural 20. Oh, thank Christ.
What is that total?
Don't make that sound, please. You frighten me. 23.
Okay, good to know. So you start running it away. You're running.
How expensive the book actually was.
Oh, the book itself is about 28 million gil. I mean, as to why the librarian is having this book on special rental, no idea. But
Yeah, literally.
an enthusiastic,
I'm a
friendly
dumb
old
librarian.
woman. So Mira, as you're running away, I'm assuming you've left the. Wait, no. You
What,
would
the
still
book with
have
me?
the book. You'd still have the book because you wouldn't have handed it over to Penton.
Yeah, no, I would have let
So
him
you
read
still-
the blurb. Okay, thank Christ.
So, as you're running away, Mira, you realize that there's like you blink, and the next thing you know, you run straight into a solid glass door. Somehow, you have been moved from where you currently are to inside the library, and you've just run smack
What the fuck is
face.
this librarian?
I hate my life. I hate everything. I want to leave. I wish to die.
So, there is a you have a bit of a problem. I don't know.
Oh, don't I?
Yeah, just a bit. So you are now stuck inside this building, and
Where am I? Because I didn't run.
yeah, Penton, you're just standing outside. You've just watched Mira sprint off up the hill, abandon you, and then disappear in a small flash of light, and then reappear, and you just hear this thump against the door to your left. So
Look, I don't know what's going on, but there is a levitating librarian, and they just slapped me in the face with a book.
Yes, I love you, but I think that's the least of our concerns right now.
As this whole commotion is going on,
Don't do that laugh!
I love this laugh. You hear, well, Penton specifically, you hear a couple of you hear a familiar voice having a conversation with a voice that you don't recognize. And I'm just using your passive perception for this. You turn your head, and walking down the path are Milo and what you assume is one of the Wolverknight elites, as his clothing bears the Sleeping Wolves guild emblem. They're having a very pleasant conversation as they're walking towards the library.
Librarian.
What are you doing, Penton?
They're walking towards the library.
They're walking towards the library.
I will calmly approach them.
Okay. So, Milky and Milo, you have been approached by Penton, who is holding a very expensive-looking book.
And all colour has drained from his face.
Oh, where's Mira and Alice?
So, funny story. You know that book
The one you're holding?
that Mira had? Yeah, this book. You see, it's got a nice golden spine, and I thought it would be funny when Mira took that book out as a bit of a prank to rip a page out so she'd have to pay a bit of money for it. Maybe I was considering giving the money back, maybe I wasn't. Turns out, that book is limited edition and costs 28 million gil.
Oh,
Now the librarian's floating, there's books everywhere, and Mira's stuck inside, along with Alice. I don't know what to do. I suppose any of you know a way to fix this?
Milky just shakes his head, as it doesn't look at all fazed by this, takes the book from you, and casts Mending, before marching down the hill, book in hand, opening the library door, leaving Penton and Milo kind of standing there, looking I'm assuming very concerned, because Milo, in this situation, all you've heard is levitating librarian that's throwing books, and you don't really have that much context as to what's happening.
To be fair, that's all the context you need, because that is exactly what has happened.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. So this librarian is an incredibly powerful mage. Brilliant.
I guess.
Well, I assume that now Mira and Alice are probably on her bad side and will probably be barred from the library.
Possibly.
Oh dear.
So, inside the library, Alice and Mira, more and more books are floating around, like, it's like a book storm.
I start, like, splashing at the books.
If you want to cause more damage. Mira, are you going to say anything to stop her from swinging at these books?
Oh my god!
Right now, you have a broken foot. Do not damage my books.
I'm gonna have to say this
I
now, but I
understand what
love
the hell
how
you just said.
Mira, you're speaking at such a high frequency. It's causing your mic to.
Glitch.
Oh my god, that's how panicked I am. The problem that we're in here right now is because of a damaged book. So if you damage more books, you're in no trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna be reasonable, okay? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna. You stay. You're the one with the book. I'm getting out here.
At this point, Mira, can you do an investigation check on yourself? to real
Oh my...
to see if you
That
realise that
one!
you're not the one holding the book.
That one!
You think you're holding the book, you're not. And so you're very confused when Milky walks in and is holding the book. The librarian immediately chills out upon seeing the
I'm
book
running out the
returned
library.
and seeing it in one piece. And she just immediately chills. And all seems forgiven. And she waddles off and goes to read the book, you assume. Before Milky looks at you, Mira, just has like a smile of that's unfortunate before walking away.
It just happened. I don't think she's going to allow me to check out any more books now. Oh.
At least you're alive.
At this point, I'm not sure that's much of a positive.
Wow.
Alice is like hiding in the bushes outside, just traumatized by the books.
Alice, you can come out now.
You know what they say? Literature can be the most aggressive form of things. I forgot what they say. I'm too...
They need a new saying. Don't fuck with levitating librarians.
Yeah, I
Horny
imagine
ones are
that'd
the
be quite
worst.
difficult. Wait, what am I saying? Oh my gosh, Mm-mm.
I promise, I'm really courageous. I'm not scared of anything. I promise.
A voice rings through all of your heads as you're having to recover from that. It's the sound of Lupus. Can you all please come to the training coliseum? You guys are late. The only one that's actually here right now is Jasper. The only one of you that's actually here right now is Jasper. Can you please get here already? You are late. And then the voice vanishes. It would appear that Lupus has cast message to contact you all.
Milo immediately turns and starts heading towards the Colosseum.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going.
I need a mental minute.
Oh,
Oh,
Same here.
So,
You're not the one who got
oh.
slapped by a book.
Yeah, you didn't almost get brutally murdered by a... What race is she? I forgot. Roomba? That's a Hoover. I don't know.
She's book race.
She's bookish.
Lumber was not the person we were looking for when we met her.
anyway. So, I'm assuming you're all gathering in the training area, where apparently Lupus is standing looking a bit annoyed. For some reason, Carl is a bit later than the rest. Is a little bit later than Jasper, but Carl, Rosemary, Father Bear, and Mado are currently waiting for the rest of you in this arena. There are a couple of the elites that are just sitting in the wing, watching, or sitting on like the actual. I can't think. The seats. There you go. Whatever. I can't be asked to brain cell. As Lupus looks up to you guys who have just arrived. About time. God, what took you so long? You know what? I don't want to know. Can you just
We had an
hurry up and get
intervention.
there? I'll give you an intervention in a minute, Missy. You don't miss important timings, especially when they're set by me personally. And
Yes, Godfather.
Get your weapons, get your equipment ready, and get down here.
I'm ready.
So, you all gather in the arena. And you hear the beating of drums, and it sounds very almost like tribal, dare I say? And it's quite a it sounds like a fucking something like a tribal combat sort of thing, but it's got some strange chill to it. You're all gathered in this one space, and Lupus pulls his rapier from its sheath. Right, seeming as we're still waiting for the elites and the other groups that I've sent out to try and ensure that our information is good, I've decided that I am going to personally train you all to, at the very least, have you not instantaneously die when we go to fight Mase. So, I can go easy on you, or I can give you a bit more of a challenge.
Let's start
Yeah.
easy, because I don't know what your easy is. So I think starting,
Okay. Well,
you know.
Challenge.
No.
Alice, no, we always just got beaten up by a librarian.
oh, you annoyed Agnes, did you? Let me guess, you broke her favorite book.
Who is she?
Not me, Penton did.
In my defense, it was a funny joke at the time.
It was not a funny joke, even at the time.
Well, if it was a funny joke, I'm sure it was worth it. Something that I'd pull on Ziffy. Anyway,
It-
off the point.
Mhm.
Draw your weapons. I'll let you all take the first swing.
Let's go.
Okay. How long? One hit and we're decimated. I'm just. I'm not
Lupus just
prepared.
like snaps his fingers and we like half of us Thanos disappear.
Let me
I rolled a
find...
13.
Oh, I smell chicken. Oh,
Ah, yes, I should actually open the combat tracker.
Are we properly fighting? Are we rolling initiative and everything, are we?
Yep.
Oh, roll initiative.
I was not ready for combat today.
Fucking die.
Yo, let's go, boys.
Who's gonna get knocked down first?
Me. I'm ready.
I'm not even starting with total HP.
Yeah, no, about that. That's unfortunate.
Should have got hit in
Hey.
the face for a book.
Lupus speaks something in a language that you guys are not familiar with, but it has a raw, almost magical power to it, as the arena seems to shift and change. You notice on a large screen on the side of the room that there are a couple of rules that have been set in place. And the moment that someone is knocked to 1 HP, they are immediately ejected from the fight. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the fucking... Is it
Shit,
this
I'm on
one?
the roll 20.
No, it's this
Right.
You gotta go first.
It's not Gilgamesh, but it looks good enough. And the other one was... Ah, crap. What was the other one? Oh. I've forgotten already. Oh, it was Cosmo Canyon. Anyway. It would seem as though Lupus hasn't intentionally made sure that those of you that are on reduced health, like at 1, will immediately be ejected from the fight. And then he's set himself a bunch of limiters, so he doesn't immediately obliterate all of you during the first few stages, as he is in excess of power to a lot of you. So,
The items that get used in this fight get used.
yes.
Get used.
Yes.
Right. So no items. Cool.
Did I put Meadow in here? Okay. So, let me just roll for Lupus.
Yeah.
Penton. What did you roll for initiative?
19.
19.
Because I'm mute by
Okay.
mistake.
Jasper?
I got an unnatural 20. Woohoo. I'll
Nice.
be going.
Uh,
Eventually.
4. Mado rolled an 18. Alice.
13.
13.
Mhm.
Roll for Carl. Carl rolled a 16, so that means that Rosemary also rolled the same. Milo,
9.
same as last time.
Yep.
Father Bear rolled a 24, and Mira,
8.
double your last initiative score.
I know, wow, look at me, it's such an improvement.
I know, right?
Oh, development arc. So good.
Okay, so while Lupus is would be the first one to move, he's holding all of his actions to let you guys get the first swing in. So Father Bear Father Bear being the first one to move, immediately rushes in and takes a swing. Well, takes a couple of swings, missing with the first one and hitting with the second. Doing... where's my other dice? There it is. Wait, no. Oh my god, I rolled the wrong dice. That's the correct one, that's the wrong one. There we go. Doing a total of 13 damage. Next person to act is Jasper.
Hello, I'm going to use my only good damage spell, Dark 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll to hit.
My only good fucking spell. What is my plus to hit? Let me try and... So bad at this. Is the second little spell. And it's... Sorry, 1 second. I should know how to do this by now. The bonus. 21 to hit.
21 to hit, that hits.
Nice. That's... Luckily, I've got plenty of d6s, so... Uh, 26 shadow damage and con save.
Is that dimmed, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It would appear that Lucas is immune to dimmed.
That's really fun. That's fine.
Okie dokie. Next person to act is Penton.
What is the initiative order?
You are currently the one on well, you're the current one. You got Mado, Carl, Carl and Rosemary, Alice, Milo, and Mira.
Okay, can I shout out to Alex? Alex? There! Alice! And say, back me up.
What?
Back me up!
Act you up.
Act me up. Help me out. Pair up.
What does that mean?
More effective if we group up.
Oh,
Ah, fuck it.
I'm so confused.
That's a
Okay.
mood.
And good for a card.
Okay, roll to hit.
What my combat stuff is. It's that's +8. Okay. We're not gonna hit. That's an 18.
That hits.
You what?
When I said that there were some limiters on the screen, on that little screen, it would seem as though Lupus has massively reduced his evasiveness within this to make sure that it's a fair fight.
I rolled 9 damage. And
9?
I think that's a bonus action. Yep. Hello?
Yep, sorry, what? I blanked. My bad.
I just went quiet.
So is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I don't think I can without wasting items that are any single use and cost me a lot of money.
Fair. So next person to act would be... Oh god, Mado. Mado's going to move in with the axe. And lands a crit. Both hands on the weapon rather than using his shield. Dealing a total of 11 points of damage. 10 slashing, 1 shadow. And then the second hit is also... Oh, the second hit connected. That is a 15, 14 slashing, and 1 shadow. God, I'm really rolling low on his d6s. Next person to act to be Carl and Rosemary. Milo, would you mind, or would you like to, or do you want me to just slide on in?
I mean, I can try, because it probably would, it's practice.
Yeah,
Let's do...
it's practice for later, I guess.
I think the first thing that I'm going to do is... Commander's Aura as bonus action, and...
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Resilient recommendate... Wait. Warding warning. So everyone in 60 feet will gain +1 to saving.
Okay, so everybody in this arena will now have +1 to saving throws, just because
Minus
this arena.
Lucas.
Yeah, obviously. Alright, what's Carl doing?
Me still not understanding banners yet, so I'm going to ignore that.
Basically just buffing, but it takes an action to hoist it.
Let's have a look, see. Can Milo get there in 1 turn? Yes. Okay, Milo's going to move here and attempt to stab with this wrong sheet spear.
Okie dokie.
Ah.
What did you roll?
14.
14 does not hit.
Yep. Yeah.
Following sorry, I'll deal with the bird.
Nice.
In following Carl's idea, Rosemary attempts to claw at Lupus. Oh fuck! rolling 14 both times and missing. Damn. Next person on the initiative order then would be Alice.
So, I rolled a natural 20, so that is 25.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And then it's so I rolled a 3 for damage. So 6, so 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Just gonna move you over.
Oh wait, I forgot to actually move to get closer, sorry.
It's alright, I popped you next
Oh,
to
you moved me. There we go.
Okay, the next person to act would be Milo, unless you're using any of your bonus actions. I'll take that as a no. Milo, your turn.
Oh, me using bonus actions? No.
I've got to ask, what would count as flanking in regards to, like, shooting?
So, because... you mean in terms of shooting with a gun?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are unable to flank with a firearm.
People sad. Oh well.
Unless you're a gunner, in which case, then you might be able to because of an ability they give. But other than that, no.
Is that still in range? Nope. Okay. I'm going to move... Oh jeez. I'm going to move Milo here. And then... Oh man. If only I realised what that was. No, I'm gonna attempt to shoot.
Okay.
My action. 16?
16 hits.
Wait. 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. And then I'll bonus action reload.
Okie dokie. Last person to act for this round is Mira.
No, it's me. I'm gonna move.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna smack Lupus in the arse with my rapier.
Okay. You would be technically flanking because his attention. Actually, wait, hold on. No. You were because his attention is more on Alice, and I also rolled a nat 1. Smile. And so I'm going to say that he is a bit too focused. He's having a ADHD moment. Smile. Patented ADHD moment. So yeah, you have advantage to hit.
Okay. Oh my god, brain, please, 24.
24 hits.
Okay, let me do some rolling. 1d8. Oh my god, I got too many tabs open. Close the fanfic tab. There we go. 12.
12. What
Damage.
Piercing.
Piercing, yeah. And then I'm going to use my there's too many names for these abilities. The one that makes spells go with damage, attack, rapier again.
Is it spell strike?
Probably.
Yeah. So to clarify, you want to in future announce that before you roll to hit with the rapier, please.
Oh, okay. I thought I got another hit with. Oh no, I haven't got haste. Okay, that's why.
That's probably.
Sorry, I was confused. Are you gonna allow that or?
No.
Okay, and then well instead I'll use Goblin Punch with the other one, spell combat.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Do. With advantage.
Yep. Because you'd be casting it as pretty much immediately after you're striking it, so it'd be boom boom rather than boom boom.
Okay. Non-natural 20.
Yep.
Okay, a D4. Oh my god. I've still got too many tabs open. Oh my god. 6 damage, and you need to make me a dex save.
What is the effect? Is it prone perchance?
Knocked prone. If you tell me you're immune to being knocked prone, I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, I haven't got the thing. Wait, I haven't got where is it? Yeah, I have not done that. So saves. Where is prone? Prone. That is a. Come on, brain, do maths. That is a 42 total.
Yeah, I don't think you're being knocked prone.
No, I don't think so. Okay, so it now comes around to Lupus, and he looks at you all. I'm not sure whether this is a joke or not. You can't be this disorganized, surely. Have you even worked together to figure out even a basic line of tactics? You're disorganized, you're vulnerable. Let me just prove a point here. And Luke, using oh god, he's sticking to rage. So yep. He mutters something in runic, and his fingers tap at the base of the hand axes that are like attached to the belts down his back, and they seem to light up and start floating of their own accord. Now, let me educate you on why you come up with a strategy. And straight off the bat, Lupus draws his rapier and swings at Alice. Well, I don't really need to roll to hit, but I'm rolling in case I hit in that one.
Oh, roll.
Bye, Alice. I love you.
Rude.
And you are immediately knocked out the fight as you take 46 damage total, 42 piercing, and 4 non-elemental. So I'm just going to drag your token off to the side here.
That is unfortunate.
And as he turns around to mirror,
Oh, but I shouldn't have spoke.
casting Error 1. And you realize, in the few seconds you have to process what the hell is about to happen to you, you realize why Lupus is so terrifying for. The magic that is being cast directly at you is such a basic spell, but it has an absurd level of power to it, as you get slapped in the face for 144 wind damage and are knocked out the fight.
I'll move myself, but I want at least that dignity.
Yeah. And this is where those lovely hand axes. Lupus swings his hand, and two of these axes go directly for Jasper, Milo, Penton, and Carla, respectively. And all of them hit. Oh god, I have to...
As a reaction, I'd like to scream.
You would like to scream, did you say?
I should be able to fucking do that. I should be able to do that.
You may do that.
That's a reasonable reaction.
Yep. And with that, Jasper, you end up taking 43 points of damage.
It's going to be stupid to ask, but what actually was the roll to hit?
Do you want to know?
No.
I know.
To you specifically, Penton, it was a 42 total.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that's literally impossible to
Yeah,
dodge, so...
I did say I was rolling with rolling with the purpose of avoiding a nat 1.
Wait. Was it physical damage? It's a magic.
It's a
isn't
magical
it?
weapon. Yep.
I think he took that into account.
But yeah.
I was like, I've hacked the system. I'm in.
43
I'm not
to
in.
43 to Jasper, 48 to Milo, 51 to Penton, and 45 to Carl. And at this
We
point,
tell him to calm down.
the fight
God.
stops. And the simulation goes down. I don't know what I was expecting, but I genuinely expected you guys to be a lot better organized than that. You find that, despite the fact that you've just been bitch-slapped into oblivion, the hand axes return back into their sheaths, and your strength is returned to you, almost as though you never took damage in the first place. And that's when you realise that on the screen it mentions that the safety has been left on, so you weren't going to be absolutely demolished.
In a life-threatening way.
He looks at you all with a very, very annoyed expression. How you've managed to get this far with that poor organisation, I will never know. But quite frankly, you need to learn to work together. At no point did any of you think about defending each other. What would you have done if I had managed to break through Mado or Father Bear and went straight for Milo? There's the person who would be healing you down.
With all due respect, sir, we couldn't have stopped you anyway. Even if we did strategize.
I'm aware of that. I am, at your point, a insurmountable opponent. The point of me getting you all together and having you attack me first was so I could gauge your teamwork. Let's put it that way. And I am more than disappointed. For God's sake, even this is reminding me of something from the past.
So what should we have done?
Well, think about it this way. Mira, you came at me and attacked me. You attacked me from behind. But oh god. You have some improvements to make. Your strike was a bit off, I'll put it that way. Alice, you charged straight in. You're a Dark Knight. You didn't even use your dark side. You would have had a much better chance of hitting me a lot harder. Penton, I don't really understand how your abilities work as well as Lycus does, but I'm aware that you probably could have hit me a bit harder than that. But more importantly,
I could have, but it would have cost me money, sir.
I'm aware of that. Lupus kicks a loose part of the ground. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. I could do the whole thing myself. Why am I pushing to get you guys to at least organize yourselves? It's not that difficult a task. You have determined roles. You should be able to understand or at least know each other well enough at this point to be able to organize even the most basic of tactics. For the love of God.
With all due respect, instead of just yelling at us, why don't you just help us? We're getting nowhere if you just keep saying these things.
What's getting us nowhere is the fact that I can't go and help my son right now, Mira. Lupus proceeds to kind of kneel down and puts both of his hands in his head. This is too much. I have so much to manage. I have to make sure that all of you are looked after. I have to keep an eye on someone to make sure that they're not going down the wrong path. I'm having to manage an entire guild. I'm having to deal with a repeating threat over the years. And now my son has been taken. You kids have it easy. You have it so easy. You're completely oblivious to the world around you. You live your day to day, completely unaware of the horrors that live around you. You're all too wrapped up in yourselves. You don't... What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
I don't think anyone surely knows what they're doing. There's nothing wrong with that.
With all due respect, Mira, coming from you, that doesn't mean much to me. I know you're trying, but you have no idea of the world around you. You have no idea the atrocities your father commits on a daily basis. You have no idea what your mother did in the past and the life she's ruined for so many people. Why, did she ever tell you about the time where she got so angry she ended up basically trapping me in one of these training simulations and stabbing me repeatedly with a rapier over and over again, and I just took it. She didn't tell you that, did she?
I don't remember.
No, of course you wouldn't, because she would have omitted that part. Or the time where she blew up part of the forest around Honeymill out of pure rage because I made a very strong point of how she had no composure around herself.
Yeah, she did tell me about that.
You have it so easy. You have no idea what's even coming next year. You have no one to constantly have to care for and look after and be there for when... I should stop. You all need to learn to work with each other and understand each other's abilities more, because you're leaving yourselves wide open. Because at the end of the day, it won't be you that... If one of you falls in battle, it'll be me that has to deal with the aftermath of it. It's me that'll have to deal with Diana or Fele or Karina screaming their heads off at me. Because I didn't protect one of their kids. You don't even know what's coming, do you? They've never told you.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if I remember anything that Karina would have told Milo?
Yep, that will be a history check, I believe.
Hearing music in the other room, this is great. Oh dear. 10.
10. You can remember a couple of details about but you can remember Karina mentioning at one point about Lilith and her remains being missing, and that Lilith was Lupus's mother. Let me let you kids in on something. Because I don't think that anybody will have the care to tell you. Every 25 years, what was my mother returns. And it's one of the most powerful monsters. Even I can't kill her firsthand. And none of you will ever have to deal with that in your lives. Because I single-handedly fight this war. Your future, your ability to live in complete carelessness of what's happening around you, is because of me and my elites. I never asked to be put in this position. I never asked to be put through this. I'm sorry. I should let you kids train.
You don't have to apologize. You haven't done anything wrong.
As Lupus stands, there are tears in that is matting the fur on his face. I do have to apologize, Mira. Because I failed. I failed you. I failed your mother. I failed everyone at the beginning. And now we have to deal with this horror that comes by. Well, I doubt even Diana has told Alice why she's not allowed to stay at home later this year. Well, later next year.
No.
Because me and my elites will be there, having to once again knock Diamond Weapon into stasis, so it doesn't destroy the entirety of Aquarian.
No, she hasn't told me anything.
No, of course she wouldn't, because she's not the one who has to fight. She's not the one who has to try and battle through everything. She just evacuates like everyone else. Nobody's safe from this until me, my elites, and Zippy tackle this woman and take her down. The one positive side of everything that came out of this was Xanis. And for all I know, he could be dead. My sweet precious boy could be dead right now. And I am completely incapable of doing anything. I would love to charge right in there and fight and save him. And get him and Cae back. But we don't know exactly where he is. We have good ideas, we have a pretty strong lead. But we could be completely wrong. You kids will never have to deal with that in your lives. At least, not to the same extent that I'm having to deal with it. You'll have horrors in your life, you'll have traumas, but you'll never have the pressure on your shoulders of having to protect the entire planet from something that they don't even know exists. They just think that once every while, or once in every few years, that something goes wrong. There's an outbreak, something gets covered up. False stories are put in place, but the real documentation is always hidden away. So that you can live your lives in bliss. You'll never truly have to deal with horrors that you'll never be able to unsee. At this point, Lupus lifts the sleeve on his lifts up one of his sleeves, and you see this vicious-looking scar. And he moves his hair slightly out of the way as well. These two scars were from the fight years ago.
What happened?
When me and your mother and the rest of our group had to fight our way through. We had to fight Lilith. And it didn't end well, put it that way. I couldn't convince her to stop what she was doing. And I ended up taking severe damage during the fight. And this scar on my eye, well, let's just say that years ago, when I was too young, too dumb, before I'd even met Ziffy, I thought it would be better for me to remove myself from the equation. I'll put it that way so you kids don't have to deal with the horror. But these are wounds and scars of battles that will never be written down in history. Hell, I doubt even your family has told you about the loyalists that will constantly harass them. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I'm sorry to snap at you kids. Now, I will see myself out. And with that, Lupus proceeds to leave the room. And leaves you all standing there, a bit less than certain of what's happening. As he's said a lot, but he's been incredibly vague about what's actually going on.
I even did 12 points of damage to him. Maybe that's why he's angry.
I think that no.
Very far from the truth.
Not very much either. Anyway, apparently we need to figure out how to work together better. Anyone got any ideas?
Maybe start like this. What kind of styles do people fight in so that we can cover everyone's weaknesses?
Kind of styles?
Yes,
Oh,
for example, I prefer to be in the back to shoot my enemies rather than to be up front. Only being up front as a last resort.
I love being up front. I'll whack a bitch. You know, I'm not afraid.
We noticed.
I don't really have a position. I can get up close, I can stay from a distance, somewhat at least, like mid-ranged, I guess. I'm good at dodging things. I got very good luck, but hit very hard if I do get hit.
Maria?
I yeah, just the mix of, my rapier and spells and the like.
Okay, well, I'm just a spellcaster, so pretty basic. I cast spells.
But what kind of spells? There are multiple.
Many. A lot. I mean, mostly I've just been doing damage spells, but I can heal occasionally.
Okay, so
Yeah, black
starting from
magic
the
and white
back,
magic.
attacking in the front, and yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, to be fair to us, we don't have a lot of experience. Let's be real.
No, we got this.
Well,
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Carl speaks up. Well, this is going to be awkward, but while my brother was more of a medically trained person, I have had a little bit of experience in a honey mill's military. Perhaps I could offer some suggestions on where we could improve. I don't know whether we'd want to include Mado and Ursif in this, or whatever, Father Bear, whichever you prefer being called at this point. And Father Bear lets out like a grunt of just indifference as Carl continues. Right. Perhaps having having my brother and Jasper stay more towards the back in case we need to retreat. I think Mira, you're kind of like the Guildmaster, right? You wasn't it red magic or something like that?
Red Mage, he was the one who taught me how to fight.
Fancy.
Well, let's hope that you can at least if his advice to you on how to improve was that your strikes need better placement, I'd say you got off pretty well. So perhaps keeping up what you're doing, but I guess cover my brother and Jasper if Alice and Penton and I guess myself move off towards the front lines, you can at least move back and forth between. I think I should stay towards the front with Rosemary, seeming as when I can get my my banner hoisted, it'll give us an advantage. But we should make sure that we're getting a better idea. As for where Ursif and Mado fit into this, I think Mado is more like Alice. Yes, I think so. You two are both Dark Knights, so you two at the front, and I guess we had Ursif in the middle. If we tried to keep ourselves separated out a little bit, it would mean that we'd have a bit more distance between us and the enemy. But that's just just a bit of what Sieg taught me, my little bit of a military experience. I remember our instructor, if you will, was a bit more thorough with that, but I think that would help us. Because at the moment, the best that we can do is just hope that our foes focus on us rather than going after Jasper and my brother.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Anyway, I think it would be best if we went back, either went back to our rooms or room, or did some more training. It seems like the mood here has dropped significantly.
Alright.
And with that,
I'm ready to do more training.
okay, so Alice, you're going to stay and train a bit. Mira, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be heading back to the guild
yeah.
room, or are you going to stay here and train for a bit?
I'll go back to the guild rooms. Mary's not doing that great right now.
Fair. Jasper, are you heading back to the guild room, or are you going to do something else?
Yeah, sure, guild room. Fine. Good.
Okie dokie. Milo.
Milo's gonna stay and train.
Okie dokie. And Penton.
And is also going to stay and train.
Okay. So, Father Bear starts heading back to the room as well. However, Mado stays to help with and guide the training. So, Jasper, Mira, Carl, and Father Bear are heading back to the guild room. Okay, so meanwhile, the rest of you who are training, I'm just going to separate this group out so I know who is where. Oh my god, this is where my screen decides, hey, suddenly we're not interactable. Smile. You there, you there. Both of you there. Move your dumbass over there. Okay, so oh my god, hiccups, please. So the four of you have stayed behind to train. Milo, there is a quote unquote unlimited clip on a little firing range they've got near in the training area, which is just like an offshoot from the actual like Colosseum grounds.
Nice.
The actual clip is the unlimited clip only seems to actually work for this, so you can't steal it. Not that you'd probably end up stealing it anyway. But
No.
so I'm assuming you're gonna go and try and train up your aim a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just need to update a couple of things.
Take Penton on a 1v1 fight.
If Penton wishes to, then you certainly may.
Well, this is certainly a lot safer environment to do it in, so...
We can finish that fight that we initiated yesterday.
If you wish.
I got an email.
What's an email?
Okay. As you two are doing this, Mado sets up the simulation for you, so you don't accidentally end up finding a way to murder each other, because one of you is not very intelligent and the other one is just average intelligence. Meanwhile, in a parallel universe, no, that's not funny. Sorry, I'm just double checking notes. So as you two are doing that, Milo's kind of off on his own. The two of you start fighting. Do you want to do an actual combat situation, or do you just want to chill? Are you just gonna base
combat situation?
Combat?
Yeah, as in you two can draw weapons and start fighting
Yeah.
each other first. Okay.
Can I be healed first?
Yep. You can top off
Contest
your health.
to your places.
I can be fully healed.
Yes. Okay, here we are. I found it. That was the most.
Okay, we're ready.
That was possibly the gayest way of me going. I found it. I could have
found
possibly
it.
done.
Yeah, that really was like, if I was to rate the top 10 gayest things that you've done while I've known you, that would be at least in the top 6.
Yeah. Anyway, so as you two are prepping, Milo, you get approached while you are practicing.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Oh,
You are approached by what appears to be one of the elites.
Eh.
Strangely enough, is a very suave-looking Wolverine with these really complicated-looking like what look like rifles, but they've got like these folded-in sections that kind of look like bolt like crossbow bolts or something like that. And that came through, by the way.
fuck, man! Are you
It's
kidding?
okay.
Time to edit that VOD!
Oh god. Yeah, he was just warning me that I've got 25 minutes.
Okay. Well, the elite. It's up to you whether I edit that out, but
Do after the session's done,
yeah.
obviously.
I mean, I have to take the bot down, but me. Anyway, focus on what's in front of me. Crap. So yeah, what looks like one of the Wolverine elites. Very complex weaponry on that's like kind of strapped to his back. And he takes up the shooting range with you. And after a while, looks at the pistol you're using, which is just a really basic bolted pistol. Like you're having
And
to
broken. It's
and you're
still
having
broken.
you're having to manually reload it. Is it still broken? I want to double check this.
I thought it was still broken.
I'm gonna double check because I don't know whether it's still broken or whether it got fixed at some point. Because I think that as part of your initial, let me double check. Oh come on, no, don't do this to me. No, it's not broken.
Nice.
It
forgot.
must have gotten fixed as part of the reward at one point. Brain cell.
Mm.
Anyway, he introduced himself. Wow, I'm Kaz. Nice to meet you. You seem pretty used to that pistol. Not exactly a good one though.
Came from home. Can't really afford much else. Useful thought it is, though.
Well, yeah, I can certainly agree with that. Maybe it's just me, but aren't you a bit bored of just the same thing?
Kind of.
Well, if I'm right, didn't Ziffy give you that? Or something like
Yes.
that.
I think so. I think did he? I don't remember this.
Might have. Why don't I give you something more interesting? Like Ziffy's choice of weapons are just bland. I mean, his sniper. We have a bit of a history, but ages ago I had his sniper rifle. And, worst gun I'd ever used. It was rusty. It wasn't polished properly. It didn't even make a good sound when I fired it. Why don't you try this? And from his back, he pulls out a bolted rifle. We're talking like World War One kind of rifle. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. I just accidentally hit O, so welcome to the word obbles. I will never say that word again.
Oval.
No, obble.
Obble. Obble. Spell it.
OBBLE.
Oh, obble. Obble.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
So, if you look in the main chat, this is like basically what he just pulled out. Pretty generic looking rifle, and just hands it to you with some pretty standard rifle ammo.
I have a question.
Yep.
Would this count as a simple firearm?
Yes, it would.
Pog.
Hey, you just take that and see how that fires for you.
Okay.
Guarantee it'll be better than anything that boring old Ziffy will give you. Ugh. I mean, seriously. Who does that? That's such a shit weapon. Ugh. Anyway, I'm here to save you from the atrocity that is that pistol. Ugh. How have you even survived this long using that thing?
It's sheer willpower. I don't know.
Ah, dear. Well, that changes today. Because quite frankly, I think he's a bit shit. Give it a shot then.
Okay.
Is
it just the same as the pistol in terms of roll?
It should have appeared on your
Oh my god.
I know I work fast. Let me. Yep.
Oh.
Are you inhaling your lungs right now? Or
Okay. Okay. So roll to hit first, right?
Yep. This won't consume any ammo as he's been nice enough to give you an extra bullet.
Well, that was new. That's a unnatural 20.
As you fire it, it makes a very satisfying bang noise. It's not the quietest thing in the world, but it certainly does the trick. Like, oh boy, it does the trick.
Oh.
And you seem to find it has a pretty good impact to it. It seems to do a lot more damage, but you would assume that because these, the bullets are a lot larger and a lot more expensive looking, that they would be a lot more pricey. But it's nice to have anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm assuming you're going to turn back and thank Kaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you turn around, he's gone. He's just gone.
2,000 gil for... Okay. Well, I will just look down at the rifle and just... This is a lot more interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Milo's going to stay at the gun range.
Okay. And I'm assuming after that he's probably going to end up...
Heading back to the guild room and going to sleep, I assume,
Yeah.
or something.
Something along that line.
Yeah.
Okay, so we jump back to... We jump back to the... God, this is going to be hilarious. There we go. I'm going to move Lups' token out the way. Mado is observing. Move Milo, because he has left for the rest of the session. Move everybody else's tokens out the way, so we just have Alice and Penton. This should be visible.
Yes. Let's go.
Let me just pop everyone else down one more so they're not visible on the screen. There we go, that'll do. So, Alice and Penton.
The fight's not started yet, right?
Nope.
No.
Can I drink a pirate's drink?
It will consume it permanently, but yes, you may.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
It depends on how.
Oh, what are you drinking over there?
Nothing, just something I made earlier.
I see, I see. I don't need to drink things to win battles.
I'll win a battle any way I can. I don't play by the rules.
That is true.
Okay, and now I'm gonna make an attempt to intimidate Alice.
Okay.
Basically just gonna say, you don't stand a chance. Just give up now.
Am I intimidated? What do I need to roll?
Find out.
What am I rolling?
And I'm gonna use a luck point to give myself advantage.
Okay. Alice, you will need to roll a charisma save in retaliation.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been rolling d4s by mistake. Hang on a second.
It's non-magical, right? Yes. Charisma. I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Oh, 22.
Yep. You are sufficiently intimidated by Penton.
What does that do? Nothing.
Nothing at the moment.
Oh, I
But-
thought affect combat.
At the moment,
What?
Alice is kind of intimidated, but you guys haven't actually entered combat yet because neither of you have rolled initiative. So you have just intimidated Alice, who's probably going to be a little bit more on guard now.
Intimidated for a second, so if we start combat now, we should still be intimidated.
You can try and intimidate me as much as you like, Penton. You know that I still
Roll a
am
22
the
for initiative.
greatest swordswoman ever to live.
Or a 22 for initiative.
Okay. Alice, can you roll me initiative as well, please?
Yeah.
Oh god, this is actually going to happen.
23.
That's good. 23.
Huh?
Getting eclipsed. Also, I'm going to
What?
turn the combat music up a little
And I don't
bit.
have that high initiative bonus, so...
Well, I do. That wasn't even a natural 20.
That was mine. What effect does intimidation have on?
So you would be able to antagonize someone by doing that.
I thought it would do more.
Unfortunately not, since
Let it go.
Okay. Okay, so
So am
yeah,
I going
Alice.
first?
Yeah, Alice is the first one to move. Sorry, I was just making sure that I've got all my notes down.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my short sword and cast Endark
Okay.
onto it.
So that's 1 MP gone, and let me just. Sorry, I'm just gonna get both your character sheets up so I can keep an eye on this.
Yeah. So that is 1 MP gone, and then I'm going to roll to attack with my short sword.
As you go to do that, Mado smiles as he's watching this go down. He seems pretty he seems like he's about to try and jump in to say something, but holds off for a few moments.
Roll a 16.
That hits. Wait, hold on.
What? No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Never mind. I have copied over the Moonbracer.
Moonbracer and the fact that I still have a luck point. I still have 7.
So it's a swing and a miss.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, I will use a different item, but I forgot to use. I thought that intimidation would work well, but it didn't. I am willing to rebuy these items if need be. Because I don't have any special, I can make my weapon have a certain type of effect on it and add extra damage. No, I just fight with my hands, my fists, my sword. And I beat my opponents.
Go on
my
then,
mental
fight me
ability
with your
and my
sword.
strength. Trying to find, hang on. Out of character, I'm trying to find the equipment thing. Items, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to use a black curtain to give myself immunity to shadow damage.
Okay. Please make sure you remove one of those off your thing.
Let me roll the thing. For... That's not a... Oh, that was still a D20, hang on. For 2 rounds. I'm going to... move... back a bit.
Well, I didn't move myself. I would have been right up in front of you.
You should have thought that beforehand.
No, Pendon, you should have thought of that before you moved. Alice,
Wherever you were, I would be there.
Yeah.
I did think of that before I moved. I didn't know she had moved.
Yeah, well, she's got to move up to strike you. Alice, can you, can you make sure that you keep on top of that?
Yeah, no, it's my fault. It's because I didn't realise it was on the roll 20. No, that's my fault. Sorry.
So, assuming you're sticking with that, Penton, Alice will get an opportunity attack against you if she wants to use her reaction. If you're going with that.
I have advantage against tax opportunity or something. I do not. But yes, I do want to get away. I can disengage something, can't I?
Mm-hmm, but it takes an action.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. I will continue with what I did.
So if you're moving away, Penton,
I have moved.
Okay, then yeah, Alice, you can make an opportunity attack if you want as he moves away.
I will.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh yeah.
What did you roll?
24.
That definitely hits.
24, wow.
5.
5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. If you can remove your health pendant.
I forgot how you do that.
Do you want me to do it for you?
On the token.
Yeah.
No. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Done.
Ah.
Okay. And so it's my turn again now, is it?
Yeah, because you didn't finish your turn. Unless, oh wait, no, you did, didn't you? Because you used the black curtain. Don't mind me. Yeah, so Alice, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you moved in. Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
you go
use dark
to,
side.
if I may butt in for a second, Alice, as you're preparing your next move, you hear Mado shout out, "Alice, you gotta use your dark side, love. Take him out."
Oh, I was
fire
already
this
on
you.
it. I
And
was
you're
already on it. But yes, I'm gonna use dark side.
Okay.
Wahaha. And then
So I'm just gonna put in my notes that you have activated dark side. So
I'm gonna go to.
give me a couple of seconds. I need to make sure that I've taken the 4 off for the activation. So yep, go ahead. So
Then I'm gonna move to Rabbit Man.
mhm.
And I'm gonna use Harm Touch. So you need
Use-
to make a
So you would roll to hit because it's 2. Just so you're aware, you would be rolling to hit him with a hit Henton with a +6.
yes. Oh, am I?
Yeah. And then he would need to make a con save.
Where's this?
It'd be a con save.
A con save, okay. Yeah, make me a con save, and I'll roll to hit. Oh, I rolled
Make
10.
a
That's
con
not gonna
save
go
if she
very far.
misses.
No. So Alice, because the attack didn't hit, he won't need to roll a con save. It's on hit.
Oh,
Sorry.
right. Makes sense.
Right, what
Okay,
did you
well
roll?
that's
So
Hmm?
that will be your turn. So Penton, back to you.
I did not hear what she rolled at all.
She
I rolled a 10.
Oh, fair enough.
So it's a miss.
Well, since we're getting serious. I don't want to do this, but fuck it. I am gonna use a toss.
Okay. How much gil are you throwing?
I've got something to prove. 1,000.
Make
Okay.
me rich, Anton. Make me rich.
You're having this thrown at you as a bullet, basically. So roll to hit.
It's
Another luck
raining
point.
money.
Give myself advantage on the hit.
Okay.
I'm like a stripper.
Don't say that, Alice.
Well, that's 25 and 14, so I'll take the 25, I think.
Yeah. You take advantage, so whichever one's the better one.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. Please remove that from your health total, Alice.
Yes.
Ooh. Ouch.
Wait, did Darkside take 4 of my
Yep.
HP? Oh, right, that's why. Makes sense. Okay. Right, I'm gonna cast Endark again.
It wouldn't have. I don't think it would have discharged it, would it? Hold on. Let me double check how long that
It
lasts for.
says the next attack made with the held weapon. and it's-
Yes. 1 round or
and-
until discharge. So yeah. And dark again.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use it again, and then it's a hit.
Go on, hit him.
15.
Miss.
Oh, that's a miss. Wait, did you remember? No, it would have been. Never mind.
Wait. Don't I have the dark side plus anything?
Dark Side only gives a +1 to hit, so it would have been 16 total.
16.
So, no, unfortunately not.
Moonlight Bracer, I do so love you.
Because you love me, you're gonna let me hit you.
To the Moonlight Bracer.
Anyway, that's a miss. So,
Take my MP.
also remember to remove 4 from your health because it's each turn you have that active.
I'm just gonna die from this being such a short round.
Okay.
If I win,
oh
you
my
owe
god.
me dinner.
Saucy. Okay. With that statement, Penton, it is your turn.
I'm going to pull out my sword cane.
Okay.
And how many have I used? I used 1 for the librarian. I used 1. I think I used 1 against Lupus. I've used 2 here, I think, so that's 4. So I should have 5 left in terms of luck points because I have 9 to start with. So I'm going to use another luck point to give myself advantage on the hit.
Okay.
That's D6K, so it's 1d6 plus 4. Sorry, it's to hit, isn't it? Sorry, it's plus 6 to hit. Oh dear.
What?
I rolled a 12 and a 20. As in natural 12, natural 20.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
I told you made a mistake, Alice.
You just wait. You're not done yet.
No, but you are.
Why? How much
That's
damage?
plus- So that's another. So it doubles the damage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So that is another 10 damage.
10 damage
Limit
total.
break, let's go.
Okay. If you can remove that from your HP total, Alice.
Haha.
We've got the safety mode on, right?
Yep, the safety is on. Mado set it up.
Okay. That would be a dumb way for one of us to die.
Oh, I was just gonna use my limit breaks, which means you wouldn't be able to kill me anyway.
I mean, you are at 4 HP. Something to note, you might want to pay attention to your dark side. That's all I'm going to say here, but what's your next move?
Can I turn dark side off?
Yeah, it's a free, if I remember correctly, it's a free action to do so.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna turn it off,
okay,
otherwise it will just...
and you.
And then I'll use Living Dead.
Okay, Alice, you activate your limit break of Living Dead. So for the rest of the round, you basically cannot be knocked. Sorry. Yeah, you cannot be dropped below 0 hit points unless you get crit.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a shame when you've got up against someone who can give themselves advantage on every attack. I'll say I'm gonna, but I would like to.
So that's a bonus action, right? So I still have one more action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You
and then I'm gonna
certainly
use my short sword. Ooh. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That does hit.
8 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So I can't knock it below 0. Below 1, sorry.
So
You can't hit
In
your
the- in
horse
the-
beyond.
in this scenario, you would not be able to drop her. You would not be able to drop her below. I'm gonna say because with the simulation up, if she hits 1 health, then that's it. So I would say you could deal about 2 more damage to her, because she's on 4 HP. You could do 2 more damage, but until the end of the round, you will not be able to knock her below 2 health because of how simulation is in place.
Okay. To know. It has run out, so I'm gonna have to use this round since I can't attack. Anyway, I'm just gonna use this round to pop another black curtain.
Okay.
Or just one more round. Great.
Rip. Okay, so that's the end of your turn, Penton. Alice, back to you.
What? I rolled a natural 20.
Reaction to turn that crit into a normal hit.
Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Keep in
she
mind-
just crit me.
Keep in mind that once you've used that, it will not restore until you. And remember, it will not restore. In
It
this
will
situation.
restore tomorrow.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, when does it restore?
To quote what the ability says, they can't
Never?
use this. They can't use this trait again until an attack roll against them rolls a natural 1.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay. Be aware that you won't.
Confident.
Be aware that once you use that, you will not be able to reuse it until something rolls a nat 1.
That's fine, I'm dealing with your rolls. Anyway,
Well, I still hit you with a 25.
okay, but you didn't crit me, so it's
And
regular
that's
hit.
8 points of damage. Enjoy.
Damn, rolling high anyway.
Yeah, but it would have been 16 otherwise.
Who was start of initiative? So this is the next round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Alright. With advantage. I
Mm-hmm.
think I've like 2 luck points left now, I think.
Yep.
That is a 22. I rolled a 4 and a 16. It's plus 6 with the
Sword cane.
it's plus 6 with the sword cane.
Yep. Okay. So with that hit, Alice is knocked out of the fight.
Oh no!
So you have lost.
You are beaten, fair maiden.
Oh,
Did you get it all out of your system?
I can't believe that you won.
I will offer
All those
Alice a hand.
stupid luck points you have.
I like to turn the odds in my favour, if you will.
If I could control my luck, I would win, you know?
Funny you should say that. How do you fancy playing a bit of poker? It'll improve your luck.
Poker. Hmm.
Yeah, it's a game of chance. I mean,
Even
with me
though
on
you
your
got
side,
your
you
luck-
can't possibly lose. Just free money, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Go on then.
Okay. So
Hopefully
as,
playing poker will make me more lucky.
I'm just going to top off your HP and your MP as it's been restored after the simulation ends. So as you two start playing poker together, oh god, Mado stays to observe, and at this point, Milo's already left and gone to sit back in the room. God. Okay. Let's close that. Set both those to 0. Delete those notes.
I hope there was epic battle music over the top of that.
Yeah, it was the same. It was the same track that I used for the Lupus training session.
Oh yeah.
So, as you guys are doing that, oh god, who am I going to jump to? Okay, I'm going to jump over to Mira.
Oh my god, hello.
So, what are you doing?
Where's Jasper?
He is in the room with you.
Hi, Jasper. Can I go talk to Jasper?
You certainly may.
Hi, Jasper. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. I guess.
How about your brother? I imagine you must have gone to see him.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
He's a bitch. Why? What happened?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just family drama.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of understand that. People are always associating me with things that my extended family did. Though I guess it happens when your father is a maniac and your mother is psychotic. Your grandmother almost killed the world, and your great grandfather is a lich. So I guess I can relate.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well, not my problem. You've got. Oh.
No, it's okay. I love my family, really. But I guess you can kind of understand why people are the biggest fans of my family.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, because I'm kind of bored right now, if maybe we could go see if Alice wants to go cook something.
Oh.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't really know how to cook, but
Oh,
Can't be that
don't
hard.
worry. Me neither, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
yeah. I mean, I can make toast.
Ah, I do like some toast. We had this one butler who was really good at making toast, and he would spread the jam on absolutely perfectly. It was flawless. I think he made his own honey as well. It was really good.
Damn. What, like a beekeeper, or was he?
Yeah, I think he was a beekeeper in his spare time. We hire people from all around Caleres, so a lot of people have other hobbies. Okay. Let's go find Alice.
Yeah, let's go find Alice. Yeah. It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
So a little while later, like you enter the training area to find Penton and Alice sitting around playing poker. And
I thought we went to like a proper bar or like a
I would imagine you would,
venue.
I would have imagined you would have stayed in the same area, as you didn't say that you were changing areas.
I didn't realise we could just play poker without any
Yeah.
stuff to play it with.
I mean, you've got
We
a
have a
full
deck
set.
of cards. but
Exactly, you have a deck of cards. There's a small
One missing.
rest. There's like a rest area. I mean,
Throw a joker, it's fine.
oh god. Oh, gotta love that you can hear the ice cream truck going by outside, coming to steal my organs.
I keep hearing the one
idea
nearby
was
here as
Penton and
well.
Alice
I'm like,
go
oh my
off
god, they're
to
coming.
a bar of some kind to win some money in poker.
When she has no idea how to play poker. Anyway,
My help.
Anyway, I'm just going to assume that you stayed in the same area because I'm not going to.
Convenience.
Okay.
I'm not retconning a scene for the sake of my own sanity today. Oh god. Okay, so as you come in, the two of them are sitting on the ground playing poker, and from the looks of it, it seems like Alice is losing quite a bit.
Oh, come on. I didn't even roll for this one.
I'm gonna go
Like-
off for the assumption that Penton is teaching you how to play, and you have no clue how to play. So we'll go off for the assumption that he's taking advantage of the fact that you have no clue what you're doing.
Oh my god. Can I go over to Alice's cards, look at her cards, look at the community cards, and then go, oh,
Community
okay.
cards.
I had to learn how to play poker for my fic.
Okay,
Fair enough.
well,
Texas Hold'em.
hold them.
Same. Anyway.
Hold them. Hold them.
Hold, I don't care. Is Texan something that starts with an H and ends in D-O-E-N or whatever? D-E-N.
Okay, anyway, getting off topic here. Back to the important part. So, as you approach, Mado is still kind of sitting there observing, but it kind of looks like he's falling asleep on one of the. He's falling asleep against one of the Colosseum walls while keeping an eye on these two.
Oh my god. Alice!
Yes. Hello.
Jasper and I are going to go cook something. Do you want to come with us?
Oh yeah, cooking.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, Penton.
Maybe Penton should sit this one out.
Oh. Penton's not. You're not invited. This is all people only.
No go. I understand.
Come on, let's go. We're gonna go to the guild kitchen and we are gonna cook up a storm.
Let's go.
Rich People Club!
It'd be like, oh, these bastards, they think they're better than everyone else.
Oh,
Oh, we don't.
anyway, moving swiftly
We're actually worse than
onwards.
everyone else.
Moving swiftly onwards. So, as you three head off to cook, Penton, are you gonna do anything in the meantime?
I guess not. My plans for the evening have just gone up the shitter, so
Okay, well, if you think of something, then let me know in a minute. Anyway, moving over to the absolute chaos that's about to happen. Oh god. Alice,
Teleport us to the
Jasper,
kitchen.
and Mira wander into the kitchen, and I've found the perfect track started playing on its own during Mira inviting Jasper. But are you going to start trying to cook with what's in here? More specifically, what are you going to try and cook?
So, my mother told me about a thing that she did with Diana that she cooked up whilst they were on a massive airship boat thing. And then spawned a whole bunch of megalodons because my father's a bit weird. But, point is, she made cupcake-shaped fish cakes and they made cake-shaped fish cupcakes. So I'm thinking something on that line.
They made what?
Cupcake-shaped fish cakes and cake-shaped fish cupcakes.
That.
But,
Okay.
But I don't want to, like, copy my mum.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking, and Mary's just gonna, like, look around through the ingredients, and she's gonna pull out a pack of beef jerky. We make cupcake-shaped beef jerky cakes and cake-shaped beef jerky cupcakes.
Yeah.
I mean, Jasper, you're gonna love it. You went totally nuts when I held it in front of you and Abraham.
Oh yeah, you really love the beef jerky.
Uh-huh.
You were obsessed with it. You are running like a werewolf.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be great.
This is it for me.
Ignore the fact that none of us know
enough.
how to cook. We can do this. We can figure this out together.
So we're making beef jerky cake cupcakes.
Cupcake-shaped beef jerky cakes and cake-shaped beef jerky cupcakes.
How do you make cake-shaped cupcakes?
You just make them really flat and round, I guess, but you still wrap them in like that you know,
Surely
the
that's what you don't
casing.
type on my laptop, Chuck. Sorry.
Chuck, no!
Cat moment.
Just joining the D&D session.
I'm gonna bring Mario aside for a second, okay? I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm gonna look her in the eyes, and I'm gonna say, Mario, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean,
What is going
we're just putting beef jerky into cupcake-shaped cakes, and cake-shaped cupcakes is not that difficult to understand.
Let's just make beef jerky cupcakes, like one or the other, you know, because this is too many things, you know, so many things.
Yeah, okay. I guess we can
My
just make beef jerky
simple-minded
cupcakes.
brain can only do one thing.
One thing at a time, so that Alice's brain doesn't die.
Yeah.
I mean, she already got hit by a book today, so I think that's just the most
I
knowledge that
did-
she
I
can
did.
absorb.
Does Jasper know I got hit by a book?
Oh yeah, he doesn't know what happened. We almost got brutally murdered by a librarian, but that's kind of normal for us at this point.
Okay, let's get cooking.
Woo!
I'm sorry, sorry, just butt in, but that's fucking priceless. You just imagine Alice and Mira looking at each other like, yeah, we nearly died to an elderly female librarian. Like, your stereotypical librarian who hears a chair creak and goes, shh.
Anyway, we need to roll something.
Do we roll with disadvantage
Roll
because we don't know how to fucking do it?
If not, because none of you know how to cook, you all need to roll craft checks with disadvantages. Disadvantages? Disadvantage. All three of you.
Oh my god! Yeah!
What are we rolling with disadvantage?
Craft.
Craft.
Raw.
I have a +4 to craft.
My
I'm
goblin
a
nature
crafty motherfucker.
is coming through.
Crafty.
Raw.
I
That sounds
fear
social.
that statement.
This is what happens when
Oh,
Sid
geez, like
Ordox
-1
raises
to
you.
craft.
Okay. Initiating
Okay,
most epic music I can for this entire sequence. What did you roll?
8.
Mira.
I got a natural 20 and an 18, so I got 23.
23. Alice's 8. And Jasper's
13.
13. Together, you start mixing. You start grabbing random ingredients from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mira, you've studied faithfully under your mother's cooking skills. You're just rushing around getting everything together. The exact same things that she recounts putting in. Jasper's standing there a bit confused but is enthusiastic because beef jerky's involved. And Alice is just mixing.
She's trying.
She's trying. She's not got any clue what's going on, but it's happening. And she's here for it.
She is the only one. She is the only one who can use the whisk without her arm getting tired.
Exactly. She is a whisking machine.
Let's go.
At this point, it's just like I imagine Jasper's just like the actual Jasper is like, I'm not really that into beef jerky, and then like the lichen side of him is like, gimme. It's like a conflict of interest. But the three of you are just going ham in here, and eventually You do it. You create food? Question mark?
Food.
Oh my god. What have we made, Lucas? What have we done?
Food.
You could certainly call it food. The overall result is a thing. This music's way
I'll
too.
eat it.
This music is way too epic for what's actually happening, but it's worth it. Anyway, your beef jerky cake things have emerged from the oven. Which one of you is going to try it first?
Me.
Okay. Go
Okay,
Alex.
Alice, you grab hold of one
Do I
and
need to roll to eat?
proceed to consume it. And I'd like you to make me a Constitution save.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Oh, I might need to do one.
You shouldn't say.
We're in danger.
Find the thing.
16.
16.
Yeah.
You certainly managed to keep it down. However, you feel sick after eating it. It's such a conflict of taste. It's salty beef jerky with sweet sponge. It's like they're not even combined together. It's just sweet cake with incredibly salty jerky, like just shoved in there over enthusiastically, because none of you know how to cook.
Yeah.
So it's just
Mira does.
Mira has made cupcakes that have bits of jerky just sticking into it.
Yeah, that's what Maria's felt. This, just want to put it out there. I never wanted beef jerky cupcake.
Guys, I think they came out really good.
Okay, you try one.
Okay, I will. I'll eat one.
Okay, so Alice, I just want you to know that for the next 20 minutes or so, well, not 20 minutes, the next couple of minutes? I have a look. Okay, for the next minute, you feel sickened, so -2 to hit damage saving throws and skill checks, but it's probably not going to come in use. Mira, as you eat it, please make a con save, because yeah, you may know the recipe, but you have never cooked before in your life.
19.
By some sheer miracle, you manage to keep it down, but you also feel sickened. Like something in your stomach just does not agree with what you are trying to put into it. Like,
I think I may have taken out the oven too soon. Jasper, you have one.
I'm gonna try and eat around the beef jerky. Just try and eat the cake without, like, just sort of, you know.
Roll a dexterity check, I guess.
Dexterity mouth movements.
Dexterous
Roll a
mouth.
dexterity check. Okay, where is my fucking dexterity?
Uh,
What?
Combat page.
Combat page.
Yeah, as in that's
Okay.
where your base stat.
There it is. Modifier. Yeah. That's a 7.
Yeah, no. It seems like Mira made this one especially for you. In that
Oh.
it's very densely compacted in beef jerky. You take a bite that seems to be jerky free, and then realize that Mira has hollowed out some parts of this cupcake and just shoved broken up bits of beef jerky in there.
Con save.
Funnily enough, no. Because while you are not having a fun time with this, a small part of you, like what I'm going to refer to as the lichen within you, starts getting very, very happy about the fact that it's consuming meat. Like, unreasonably happy.
I'm gonna have to pretend to be like spitting out and gagging because
Yeah.
I don't want this to be what I'm known for. You
Yeah.
understand, right?
Yeah,
I've got
it's
to pretend
understandable.
that I'm gross. Yeah.
So you spit it out, and I want you to try and convince.
You gotta
Is
try
it-
and convince
is it a-
me.
Is it
It's-
a deception
It's
check?
a deception check. I will give you advantage for this
This is me.
because Mira and Alice are a bit oblivious.
Natural 20.
Oh
Yeah,
No
my
joke.
gosh.
I rolled a
that is an
17 and a
automatic
20.
pod. Yeah, so
I have no
you are
pluses. So it's just...
you're perfectly fine. In your deception of while the lichen within you is going, oh, why did you spit it out? I was enjoying that. You managed to put on a very, very convincing display. And fortunately enough, you didn't digest any of it, so you don't have to deal with the con save.
Alice,
That was the only convincing display of my life.
Jasper is choking. Alice, pat his back.
What?
Alice, he's choking. Pat his back.
I hit him.
Please don't hit me.
Oh, he's not choking.
Make sure he's
I just spit it back out. I'm not choking.
Well, they're not choking.
Okay, just making sure because we don't want you to die.
Well, why were you telling me it was?
No, the first thing you
Mira,
did.
you
Oh
lied.
wait. Isn't the first step of choking control to ask if they're choking? If they go,
Well,
then that means they're choking.
You could have asked.
Yeah, I didn't.
Why did you ask me?
Because you're big and strong.
I'm not the
and
one choking.
we know you're not the one choking. The point is, you can whack him hard enough to send him to the next dimension where he doesn't have food caught in his throat.
Whack you hard enough to send you to the next dimension.
Do you think I'd be taller there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, do you think I'd be taller? Wait, I already am taller than you.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I'd be smaller than you.
I'll still whack you harder though.
Aww.
My fists are magical.
Your fists are made of steel. I would not want to get on the wrong side of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, as you guys are having your debate, Jasper, are you staying in this room and just chuckling at their stupidity, or are you gonna just slowly try and slink away?
Enjoying this. This is fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump from you three having your moment. Penton, have you decided what you're actually doing yet?
Oh, I'm not particularly doing anything. I'm just going to wander off, because otherwise I'm standing at an arena on my own for the entire evening.
Okay, so as you're wandering, you end up leaving the actual guild building and wandering through some of the very, very nicely kept gardens. And as you're wandering, you find this small, like, pond? Lake, maybe? It's like a relatively large pond, and there's a willow tree overhanging it. And I'm going to use your passive perception, because I can't be asked to deal with if you do not perceive. And under the tree, you can see the guildmaster, who is sitting there just kind of taking it all, taking in the scenery, and he doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
You okay over there?
He doesn't seem to initially notice you at first, but kind of snaps back. Oh, Mr. Orlano. I'm
Your
alright.
name?
I'm alright. Is there something I can help you with?
Not particularly. Just wondering if you're doing okay.
I've been better.
Yeah, same here. I'll be honest, I'm also very worried about them. But we'll get them back, I promise.
Well, it's not a case of getting them back. It's a pretty much a. Yeah. God, I can never talk when I need to. It's not a case of getting them back. I know we can get them back because I'm going personally to deal with the problem. The main reason I'm getting the rest of you to come with is to resolve some trust and allegiance issues that multiple guild members, including your own mentor, have voiced, and many concerns that have been brought to pass, if you will. But my concern is that by the time we get them back, they might not be alive, or they might have been put through horrific experiences that will do little more than ruin them emotionally, mentally. I've done so much to keep Xanis from having to live through the same pains and hardships that I dealt with when I was young. Or younger, I suppose.
I'm sorry, sir. None of this would have happened if I never came here.
I would beg to differ with you.
Well, he's after me, so...
He's also been harassing the guild for months before Gort brought you back. He was already harassing the guild to begin with. Let me give you a little bit of a history lesson. See, many, many, many years ago, before I was born, before Zippy was born, before most of this guild's members, except maybe Harvey, were born, there was a massive war between the island of Canaria and the island of Karos. The humans that were living on Karos at the time decided to try and purge the entire island of anything that wasn't your traditional humanoid. So, people like myself, like Ziffy, most of the elites, anything
Like me.
Yep, even you. They tried to purge an entire island of every species that wasn't even mildly humanoid. So the only ones that would be left were the dwarves, the elves, humans themselves. During that war, the Desert Hollow Foxes turned traitor, and as a collective, they tried to give all of the information over to the humans that were trying to purge our ancestors from the island of Canaria, and they've been branded as traitors and banished to another island. We'll put it that way, to give you the summary. And ever since then, the Desert Hollow Foxes have done nothing but try and eliminate the rest of us. That's why Ziffy was so upset, not just because Xanis is in danger, but because he himself has had to deal with the aftermath of a great purge war that he was never part of personally, but has had to deal with a lot of the aftermath of it. So, I'll apologize for him threatening you, but you were not the problem. Call it tradition. Peer pressure from dead people. But you were...
I think we'll have to agree to disagree there, but...
No, I just think it's you beating yourself up. You are not the great evil that you think you are. When I told you a while ago that you and I were very similar, I wasn't joking with you. Before I became a red mage, before my mother Lilith sent me away pretty consistently to the Great Mage Tower that unfortunately collapsed a few decades ago, I'd say maybe 20, 30 years ago, I was a thief. I would steal and rob and trick. So, for you to say that you are your own demon, and that you are the cause of everyone else's problems, would be saying the same for me. And
I lived my whole life at the expense of others, and never gave a damn about it. Until now. And honestly, I don't understand why. But I know that I feel like a piece of shit, and I know that I want to try and change.
well,
That starts with getting your son back, because I don't know what I'd do if he got hurt.
you two seem to have grown quite close. You're almost like brothers. I guess
He has a way of getting under your skin.
very much like my Ziffy. He takes after his father. Very much like his father, Xanis is a good kid. And Ziffy's a very bright soul. He's what put me on my redemption path. If you knew how much blood was on my hands, I have taken so many lives and destroyed so many homes over the years that I was working with under Lilith as her heir to the tribe, if you will. It takes a little bit of work, but you can do it. You're not as bad as you think you are. The fact that your mind is slowly adapting and changing and willing to try and redeem itself, if you will, is a sign that you're not as bad as you think you are. There are things you can do, steps you can take to redeem yourself. And there are people that will care about you, and do care about you.
I hope it's not too late, because everybody hates me now.
Well, they don't. Mira, the Hyde Boy, the Dragon Twins, they might not exactly like you that much, but it seems like you and Alice have had a little bit of a fling together, even if it isn't the most healthy thing I've seen.
I wouldn't call it a fling, but...
Well, it's what it looks like from the outside. But the fact that you and Xanis are getting along and seem to be growing to be pretty good friends is a sign that you're not as rotten on the inside as you think you are. Anyway, I should let you carry on with your wandering. Actually, I've got to go and do something real quick. But if you need to talk to me and just vent, then I'm happy to help. I've got a lot of pressures on me, but being able to know that one of those pressures is self-regulating, if you will, is helpful. And as Lupus prepares to leave, he puts his hand on Penton's head, like between his ears, and just gives him like a head rub, if you will. Kind of like if he was trying to fluff your hair. And then just chuckles and walks away.
Sir!
And he's gone.
You're just going to be confused and taken aback. And he's going to walk off as well.
Anyway, back inside the building, Mira. I'm assuming you are intending to go and deliver some of your creation to Alistair.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm coming too.
No, you're not coming.
What? Why?
Because Mado is waving to you, Alice, and is indicating for you to come and have a word with him.
Yeah, look over there, Alice. Go see Meadow. You can't come with me.
Can I come?
No.
Me and Jack was crying in the corner.
Rip. I'm gonna go sit in my bed. I don't know.
Okay.
I write in my diary how much you're a bitch. Okay, fine.
Everyone's being a bitch to me. Oh, let me come see her boyfriend.
Okay, so you have at this point, Mira, you're really having to try and not be suspect because nobody else knows of Alistair's existence in the guild right now. So you're kind of having to very quietly. No, I just want to go on my own. I've got someone to go and visit in the infirmary. Don't. Yeah, literally that meme.
He's suspicious.
But you make your way into the infirmary towards the back. And Alistair is laying there, as he was before.
Hi, Alistair. How are you doing?
I've been better. How are you, my flower?
I'm okay. I've had a pretty adventurous day today. Well, Alice, Jasper, and I, we made some beef jerky cupcakes, and I was wondering if you would like one.
He frowns and just shakes his head. I will have to pass. I just finished eating.
Oh.
But they smell
Well, I'll
lovely.
leave it here. I'll leave it here and you can have it later. You have to tell me how it was.
Of course.
Oh, what have they been doing to you?
Well, after your father had plenty of frustrations to vent, Priscilla and this funny little Wolvenite boy called Milky have been tending to my wounds. It's not exactly the most pleasant thing, but they're hoping that I might be able to start walking about again soon.
Oh, that's great. I look forward to that. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of things about my dad recently. It's kind of hard to deal with, but I know seeing you here, it does kind of confirm everything that they've been saying.
Perhaps rather than taking it all as negative news, if you will, try thinking of it in a sense of at least you aren't stuck in the middle of that anymore.
Yeah. I just feel bad for my mother. I mean, he's already hurt her. And I don't want him to hurt her more.
He lets out a sigh and offers his hand. as though to place your hand upon. Are you going to accept the hand before he starts
Yes.
talking? Okay.
Yeah.
He clasps your hand in both of his before he speaks. Dear Flower, you must understand that your mother has intentionally made sure that you are here because it's where she would deem safest. I know my parents would do the same thing, or would have done the same thing had they have made it out of their... It's a long story. But you're in the safest place you can be, which means you're not in a place where you would be in the line of fire. And I think that's what your mother probably would have wanted, is to make sure that you're safe, so then she is more able to look after herself. It might not be the most positive thing, but I'm sure she is strong enough to look after herself if that's what your father has been like, and you've only found out now. Perhaps that speaks volumes of how strong your mother must be.
Yeah.
Now you, Flower, are a much more delicate thing. And as he says that, he kisses the like the curled up part of your hand. You are in a safe space, and I hope that you don't take it too hard. I'm here to talk, unless Priscilla and Milky prevent me from doing so.
I understand. I'm thankful for that. I really am. It's hard to find someone around here who could really truly understand that way.
He gives you like a kind of amused chuckle, and I'm going to assume the two of you are going to stay here and kind of just talk for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a couple of minutes early, but I'm going to end off here for today. So, hope you all enjoyed. I'm probably going to end up because someone's name was spoken. I'm probably going to end up having to take down the VOD, but the edited VOD will be up on YouTube, provided that it didn't come through that clear. But thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next session.
Bye.
Bye.